Hello and welcome! This is Melskinner, and we're back with some more Xenonauts. And currently, we're just waiting for the end of the month to occur here. Got some good action in the early stages. As a matter of fact, I'm a little bit curious, so I think at least a few days have passed at this point. I want to check on my soldiers here. See how well this guy's doing, 75%. So I think there's a way to see how long it will take for somebody to be fully healed. Let's see. So you are the one that is hurt, 75%. Okay, I'm not sure if it does or not. It's possible it says somewhere, but I could get a medical bay. I don't think I have one of those yet. So that would make guys that get injured heal faster, which would be nice. I am going to wait until probably about the 28th, and then I'm going to start making some moves here so we can start using the money that we have. Okay, hangar has been completed at this base. We don't really have a lot to do with that right now, so I'm just going to let that go for now. But it's good to see, nonetheless. Okay, we've got a UFO detected. As a matter of fact, it looks like we've got more than one here. So, okay, so this one's going how fast? That's more than likely, okay, 1,800 kilometers an hour. We can't actually catch that with the Condor, can we? I don't think so. That's going to be the interceptor, for sure, which we definitely want to knock down if we can. Let's slow down time here. So we've also got the small guy. This is probably one that we can shoot down with a Condor, but we have to consider the fact that a Foxtrot won't really have much success against these guys. So I think the intercept that I'm going to set up here is I'm going to go with a Foxtrot and a Condor against the bigger guy. We'll launch that on up. Now, I think you can send it up to 3 on one target, but I want to send the 2 Condors against the interceptor. Now, whether or not they'll be able to catch it, I'm not sure, because it does appear to be faster than they are. We'll launch that. And I think I set that up correctly. Now, let's go ahead and select you, and I'm going to intercept you with these 2. Okay, so I don't know if this guy's going to try and shoot down our Foxtrot. Well, I guess we'll find out. Okay, we have another UFO detected. I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot against that, and not unless I redirect. So we're going to have to cancel for now. Okay. So this is our Condor 2 and 3. Now, as much as I said I would be doing these fights myself, against the fighter craft, I'm going to just let this one auto-resolve. I'm going to do it more against the ones that we can actually down. So I'm going to auto-resolve this. Okay, we managed to get that down, and we still have a lot of fuel and ammo. So I'm going to select a new target here. And wow, we have a lot of UFOs. The following items have been recovered from the crash. So we got some alien alloys and a fighter core. Okay, so this guy's small and is moving at a speed that our Condor should be able to catch. So that is fine. So we have the 2 Condors that just knocked down the 1 alien craft going that direction. And what do we have over here? So we have yet another UFO, but it's on the edge of our radar range. More than likely, we're going to lose it, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. We're probably going to lose this one too, but hopefully we have enough fuel to catch this guy, and it's coming towards us anyway. So okay, so this guy's coming back. All right, how are we doing on fuel? I'm a little bit concerned that this guy's never going to get overland. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and engage him to shoot him down, because shooting him down is better than just leaving him do whatever he's going to do. It's possible he'll turn towards land, but I just don't know that that's going to happen, and I do have to consider my fuel. And I have to consider how many UFO we have going here. I'd like to maybe get these guys refueled and back up in the air here. So I'm going to go ahead and engage this, and we're going to do this myself. So I don't have a lot of experience with this, but as I was talking about in a previous video, I'm going to try and start doing more engagements here so I can at least get the experience. So there are advantages to doing these for sure. Auto-resolving, there's always a chance that bad things could happen, especially if your chance to auto-resolve isn't 100%. So I'm going to go ahead and engage here, but I have read some wikis to help me out a little bit. So hopefully I can get this. Of course, we have the tutorial here because this is the first time I'm actually doing the air combat. But the one thing that I kind of learned here is smaller UFOs like this should have a dodge. Now, our Foxtrot is going to be at quite a bit of a disadvantage because of that. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to attack from a side, from the left or right side, because as far as I understand how the dodge works is it dodges to the side. So if it dodges, it's either going to dodge at least along the same flight path as our missiles. So our missiles will be more effective. If we attack from the rear or the front, the dodge will be able to roll away from the missiles and will probably miss. So I think that's the strategy we're going to do here. So I'm going to take the Foxtrot. I'm going to start moving to flank here. I think we're going to start off paused. Another thing about the UFOs that I learned somewhat is that they have a habit of picking one target. And that one target they will home in on, and they'll ignore your other ones. So if you have more than one craft in the air, the aliens will only pay attention to one. So it allows you to flank a lot more easily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select Foxtrot 1 here. And I'm going to go ahead and tell them to come over here rather than go on an intercept path. Now, we do have a side attack, but if the UFO ends up turning towards me, that won't be good. Now, just to see who this guy's coming after, I'm going to go ahead and start turning. So we don't know yet because of the direction it turned. But I'm going to make an assumption that it's going after my Condor at this stage. Does WASD move me around? No, it doesn't. So this might be the edge of the map. I'm going to have to be mindful of that. As a matter of fact, let's start turning here so that we don't get caught in a corner or something, and we'll turn like this. Our Condor should be able to make that turn. It's a little bit more agile. All right, so we're not yet knowing who this guy's going after. Oh, okay, so you click and drag. My bad. Okay, we don't know yet who the UFO is going after, but I still suspect... Okay, so it's clearly going after the Foxtrot now, I'm going to guess. Or at least it hasn't committed. So, all right, let's start moving our Condor over this way. Okay, no, for sure it's going after the Condor. I see it just made a turn for it. So now we're going to go for an intercept path. Now, the Foxtrot is not as maneuverable, so it's going to take it time. But if we attack from the side here, we don't want to be so behind it. So let's start moving like this. I'm going to move the Condor to try and help me out with this maneuver. I should keep an eye on my fuel here. So if I'm doing this wrong, I'm trying to do my best. Okay, here we go. I think we've got that side angle we're looking for. Okay, so it dodged right into it. So exactly what I heard about this is correct. So we shot him down. All right, that's good. So that's proof of concept. We know now how to engage the alien craft. If we are able to attack them from the side like that, they try and dodge away from it, but they stay within the flight path of the missiles, and we are able to successfully shoot them down. So it's just a matter of maneuvering and figuring that out. Now, there's more nuance to the combat than I was able to really see there, but okay, so it's coming back towards me. We only have 38 seconds worth of fuel, and that makes me a little nervous to the point that I'm actually considering auto-resolving. Because I don't know if I have the time to do all that maneuvering that I needed to do. So I'm going to go ahead and let this one auto-resolve because it is 100%. At least we saw the concept here. So the idea is when it's appropriate, I will try and do the combats myself. I at least understand a lot of the tenets of what we need to do. And we'll see what we can do. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and auto-resolve this. So we managed to do it. We're pretty low on fuel, but we managed to shoot him down. So let's go ahead and return to base. And now we can send out one of our Charlies. So with that being said, I think the one guy's still injured. He is. So we're going to have to send out Charlie 2. Before I do that, let's just make sure that Charlie 2 is ready to go. It's not. Matter of fact, while we're here, why don't we go ahead and set up Charlie 1 as well. So it looks like everybody there is set up properly. Charlie 2, we're going to need to bring a shield there, and we're going to need to bring our assaulter up. I think everybody else is more or less where they need to be. So you need to go there, and then you go there. Oh, I messed that up. No, that's not right. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So we've got our assaulters and our shields in proper position, and we've got our riflemen, our sniper, and our heavy machine gun in proper position. And I believe in Charlie 1 we have the same thing. Heavy machine gun, sniper, rifleman. Okay, we're good to go. Let's get going here. So let's go back onto the main screen here, and we're going to select this crash site. We're going to intercept. And I'm going to go with Charlie 2 because Charlie 1 isn't ready to go. And away we go. All right, there is another UFO in the area, so I am going to want my fighters to get up here as quickly as they can in case we have that UFO come back into our radar range. But I went over here somewhere. We're probably not going to be able to catch that one. Looks like we're going to get there within the daytime, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and start this engagement. So I'd say that went pretty well. We were able to shoot down 3 alien UFOs. Unfortunately, we weren't able to recover 2 of them because, well, one's too small to recover, and the other one is... All right, we see an alien already, so let's look around. Okay, right there. This is why I put the sniper and the machine guns up front like this, so that they can immediately act as soon as we get there, because sometimes things like this happens. So let's go ahead and drop onto the knee, and we'll open up with the machine gun here. It's possible we'll hit the civilian, but... Okay, we suppressed him. That's the important bit. That's why I used the machine gun first, because I was a little bit concerned that if I tried to use the sniper, we wouldn't get the kill, so that we would... I'm going to go ahead and go with an aim shot. We might get some return fire on us, which would be possibly devastating in the open dropship. Alright, so we've done that. Let's go ahead and start moving our shields out the door. The reason I do this is because, again, there could be aliens right outside the door. We always have to be prepared for this. Now, we're going to have more of an urban environment this time around, as opposed to the wilderness that we've had in the past. So it looks like the edge of the map is going to be right here. Not exactly sure how I want to do this one. I think I'm going to take my assaulter. Okay. Get you out the door. Look that way. And look that way. Okay, so we've covered the flanks. Have you start moving over this way. Okay. So you can go ahead and come to this corner. And look down that way for me. Okay. Have an idea of what's going on over there now. Let's go ahead and have the shield come on over this way. Okay. That's going to be the edge of the map there. Have this assaulter come in behind this barricade. And look down this way. Okay, that's the edge of the map, so there's not likely going to be anything in here unless there's something in the building that we didn't see. I'm alright with taking a knee here. We're in cover, so if anybody pops out this door, we're ready for them. We don't have enough action points to blast them, but at least we're in a good position. Alright, our sniper and our machine gunner are pretty much done with their turns. The assaulter, I'm not sure what I want to do just yet. Get up to the window here and see if we can see anything in here. Alright, let's go ahead and pop over this way. Take a look down this way. Okay, so it's just a civilian for now. Alright, I guess I'll start moving down. And let's just go ahead and take a knee here. Try and cover that way. In this case, I'm just going to take a knee here. Anything comes out this door, we'll at least get a snapshot on it. We're not in great cover, but at least we've got that much going for us. Okay, we have a fair number of action points. We also have an upper story that could be a real problem. Ugh, that's going to be a challenge to clear. It's possible there's nothing in there, but as we've seen, aliens can be real close. So if there is anything in that building, it's going to be able to possibly fire upon my men on a flank. But if I try and go up there and clear it, there's a real possibility I'll expose my shield here. All right, so we're just checking inside. I'm going to assume there's nothing there. So I'm just going to face like this. In case something pops around this corner, at least we're facing the right direction. We could take a knee, but I'm just going to keep it as is. All right. Take our rifleman here. And I'll peek in this window. Okay, so we've got a police officer here. So it's unlikely there's any aliens in this area. Though there could be aliens over here, so go ahead and peek this way. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get great cover here. I'm going to assume that I am decently covered this way. Although, again, we have a second story over here, so if there's any aliens up here, they could really fire down upon my men. I'm going to go ahead and take a knee here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get into any better cover than I'm currently in. As much as I'm tempted to move up here and then get into a position, I am really concerned about somebody coming up into one of these windows and just firing down upon my men. This guy's already vulnerable. I don't want to increase that vulnerability. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring this soldier. I really don't have much of a move here. Maybe if I move in close enough to here, we'll be okay in cover. I still think we might be in trouble, though. Okay, so we see an alien, and he is in this building here. We don't have a shot, but it does let me know that this guy could potentially pop this door and then fire upon this guy. So, dangerous. Probably should move up to this cover here. Although the cover might already be working for him. So, what can we do in this situation? Well, I can move up to here. This would get me cover. Not great cover, mind you, but it's cover. Take a knee. And we're at least set up. He shouldn't be able to hit me just as much as I can't hit him, but... Alright, there we go. So I'm a little bit concerned with this guy and his positioning. But at least I know where the aliens are. We do have some civilians in the area, which may distract the aliens, so that is something in our favor. Not sure what I'm going to do here. I could be shot in the back. Maybe we just enter? No, we can't enter the room. I could pop the door. And then I could get flanked. I'm just going to have to leave it as is. Alright, well, that is what it is. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so they just killed that one civilian. Oh, and we got suppressed there. Not good. At least we have an idea of where another alien is. Okay. I don't know exactly where that shot came from, though. Okay, so suppression is usually not only going to hurt your morale, but it's also going to cut into your action points quite a bit. Let's see if we can see where that came from. Alright, so I have no idea. It must be at just the edge of my vision. That alien killed that guy and then ran away, so... unfortunately, I think you do get penalties for having civilians die on you. Alright, let's just go ahead and come down the stairs here. I think messing around with this is just going to waste too many of my action points and too much of my time. And I don't suspect that there's going to be a whole lot over in this way, so... Alright, I move up as much as I can, then take a knee to cover myself. So my assaulter here mostly is just going to check this window just to be doubly sure that there's nothing in here, which I didn't think there was going to be anything in there. Okay. Just leave you as is. This guy's in a dangerous spot. And I don't have vision on the alien, so what I'm thinking about doing is tossing smoke and then just trying to retreat with him. I don't know if he has enough action points to effectively do that, but I don't know if it's a bad call. Let's go ahead and grab our smoke here. And I'll go ahead and just toss that where I can, if it allows me to. That should give me enough coverage. Right there. That should give me enough coverage to get this guy out of there from where that attack came from. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw this down. Now that alien could be up in the upper floor here. Up on the roof or something, but I don't know about that. Alright, so let's go ahead and, as I said, we'll toss this smoke grenade in. Oh, okay, there we go. That's where I want it. Okay, so we get a little bit of coverage there. Not sure where we end up putting this guy, though, to get him into better cover. Put you there and have you take a knee. That doesn't mean that this guy can still attack you, though. I mean, this guy is in dangerous spot regardless of what I do. This guy needs to get out of there, though, so... This is the problem, though, that we have. I can't really move that far. We could move here. It's just a little further back. Go back down into my crouch position. And there's the alien right there. So now we have vision of this alien. We at least have an idea of how to attack them. Alright, well, in any case, this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.